Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. Happy Friday to our weekday 9-to-5ers. It's Friday. It's always a good feeling. It is 5:02 here in Hampstead. 72 degrees. It's foggy, as you can see. Our windshield. Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, I was gonna clean the window, but it would not be productive at the moment because we're gonna need the windshield wipers for a while, I think. It's very foggy, very foggy. All right, let's see. So we've got the sound. Oh, I don't have. I knew I was forgetting something. Let me get Rosie going here. I had an update on Speedify this morning, so I thought I'd do that before I get started, which I did. I already did it. All right, here we go. Here she comes.
Connected to YouTube Livestream SVMDPI1YTK. Connected to YouTube Livestream SVMDPI1YTK.
She can talk fast. Sometimes I try to follow along with her and see if I could say it that fast. I don't have a shot. No way. Couldn't do it. That's why she is the text-to-speech person and not me. All right. So here we go. Seatbelts on, lights on, and here we go. Let's get out there and pursue some happiness. We've got a van full of treats. Bakery stuff. Actually, Lenny's delivery today is really on the light side. Lenny's is on the light side. So we got Lenny's and WhatADay. They're both in the van. And but Lenny's is only like 3 trays. They're getting their normal, I think it's 21 Danish. Couple of donuts, 40, I think it was 40 cookies, chocolate top cookies. So they got all that, but like they don't have cake pops or they don't have any eclairs today. They don't have some of the bigger stuff that makes the trays. It uses up more trays. Wow, he did that perfectly. Did you? You probably didn't see that, but he didn't even have a foot between the truck and that corner. I think it's very impressive that people can drive those trucks. I really do. Now watch. Now he's going to probably hit the guardrail now that I said that. Just kidding. Just kidding. But no, he is actually doing very well. Got another big truck behind me. All right, we're going to go around him now. All right, chill out there. The guy behind me is like... The guy behind me has headlights that look like they're angry. It like has the headlight, and then it has a light above the headlight that looks like an eyebrow. But it's in an angry looking formation. Very strange. Anyway. All right. I mean, on my way up this morning, there was a little fog here and there, but it wasn't like this. It's getting progressively foggier. Did I say the temperature? It's like 71 now. I think it was 72 degrees when we were sitting at the bakery. Oh, there we go. We got out of the foggy area. Wow. Maybe that was just one big cloud that came down over Hampstead. They're still steaming up a little bit. A little bit. It's going to be one of those early morning foggy condensation. Oh, guys, now he's right behind me in this lane. Oh, shit, go ahead. Alright, so he's obviously not an angry driver. He just sort of followed me through that thing, so that's good. They're working on this part of the road. See how it's like ground down? Oh, we're about to go up. Bam! Bam! I got somebody else behind me now. Where'd they come from? I'm just gonna stay looking forward. I'm not watching behind me anymore. I don't know what's going on back there. Oh, yesterday I saw a story about this coming, I don't know what the week it is, but on the 12th of August, so sometime this coming week, there's a few cosmic things going on. It could be interesting to watch. One is there's going to be a total eclipse of the sun. If Holla was here, I'm sure he would chime in with the songs from that song, Total Eclipse. But so on the 12th of August, hang on, this guy's like, I don't know where this car came from, and now he's going to fly around us. Like, I have no idea where the heck he came from. Alright, guys. But he was very eager to pass. I'm riding around my high beams. There's a lot going on the road today. Hold on. Let me make sure. So here's what's going on. So on the 12th of August, the total eclipse is going to be, not a lot of us are going to see it. No, the U.S. really isn't going to see it at all, unless you're in Maine. And even then, it's like a tiny percentage. It won't be noticeable. But Greenland, so it's going to go across Greenland. I think it starts out coming down from the North Pole area. It's going to go across Greenland. It's going to go by Iceland, but I don't think it's really going over. Like, they're not going to get a total eclipse. Looked like it was going next to Iceland. And then it's coming down through Spain. Spain's going to get the best. But I think anywhere in Europe, like the UK, France, you should get a noticeable eclipse. Like, it won't be that little band of totality, but it'll be decent. It'll be a pretty good eclipse. So that's kind of exciting. I don't remember where it went after after Spain, it kind of went off. I don't remember where it stopped, but anyway, that's happening on the 12th. So I've never actually been in the line of totality, but my brother has been, and I've heard from other people that have done it that it is, if you can get there, you should do it. So then that leads into a couple other things that are going on. So the eclipse is mainly, Spain, Greenland, and I don't think there are a lot of people in Greenland to begin with, so I don't know where the cities are in Greenland. Like, it's not a highly populated, I don't know where the highest populations are, so I don't know if they're even in the path, but it does cross that land mass. But the fact that there's going to be, so that puts the moon in the right position for, and it's because it's a new moon at that time, it's putting it in the right spot so that it will be as dark as possible. And so anywhere where you would normally see, like in the middle of August, there's a meteor shower event. I forget what it's the name of it starts with a P. I don't remember the name, but it comes around every year. Every year in August, you have this period of time where you can really see a lot of, they look like shooting stars. Actually, I think we're in a comet. It's a comet of a tail, so they're not really meteors. They're really kind of comet dust. But that will be happening. That's like almost at its peak, right around the time of this new moon, which means the sky will be incredibly dark, and it should make seeing those shooting stars very likely. I mean, I think you could see, like, if you're in some areas where your sky is really dark, you can see like 100 an hour. 100 an hour, is that right? I think. If you're in outside of a city in a fairly decent spot, you might see like 50 or 60 an hour, I think. So that's pretty cool. So if you have clear skies during that period around August 12th, the meteors, the meteor showers is what they call them. I think they're best like between midnight and sunrise, if you're in the US. I don't know how that works other parts of the country, but other parts of the world. So there's that. So there's the solar eclipse happening on the 12th. Greenland and Europe, mostly Spain. Spain is getting the totality. And then you got the meteor showers. What was the other thing? Oh, and around that same time, the planets. This is another thing. And I think this is an early, like right before dawn kind of thing. But the planets are kind of lined up. I think it's Mercury, Mars. So some of the planets are lined up in a particular, like a straight line. Something to check out. You should look into that if you like that kind of stuff. A few of them you should be able to see. Saturn is in there. Saturn's one of them. A few of them you can see with your naked eye. Several of them you can. A few of them that are in there you can't, though, like Pluto. And I'm going to say it, Uranus. That is one of them. It is one of them. Uranus. I prefer to pronounce it as Uranus, but anyway. I know that's wrong. And then at the end of the month, there's going to be a total lunar eclipse. I think that's the 27th, 28th. And that is I think it's America's and I think Europe will see that as well. But not the southern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere will not see the lunar eclipse. Sorry, southern hemisphere. Oh, and the other thing they said, I know I'm rambling about space, but I did watch this thing yesterday. I was fascinated by it. And the thing that gets me is, like, I didn't know any of this until I saw this YouTube video yesterday. Like, that's where I get all my news now. But the other thing is, if you're in a very dark area, away from like city lights and stuff, during that period, the new moon around the 12th of August, you'll be able to see, and I think this is in the southern sky, I think. I could be wrong about that, so we should look that up. But you can see the Milky Way. If you've never seen that, it is pretty amazing. It sort of looks like a cloud, but it's like a glowing kind of cloud-looking thing in the sky. You can tell when you see it. If you're looking at it, you can tell it's that. So that's kind of cool. And that's because the sky will be so dark that people who normally can't see that, like in your normal locations, that isn't something that you can see easily because there's too much light pollution in the sky. But on the 12th, when this new moon, and it's like the darkest new moon there is because the position of the moon makes it so that, sometimes you can still see a little sliver, but you shouldn't be able to see anything. It'll be completely dark. So that's why the Milky Way, it's possible to see it if your sky is clear. I've seen the Milky Way when I was out on the West Coast with my brother in the middle of the desert. It was Joshua Tree Park, whatever they call it. But the Joshua Tree, it's in California. But if you've been in a location, I guess probably like if you were on a cruise maybe, and if you're in the middle of the ocean or someplace where there's no light anywhere near. It was amazing to me how many stars you can see. The sky looks completely different when you're in a place like that. I mean, I know this sounds stupid to say it, but there are so many stars up there. And if you live in the city, or if you live close to a city where there's light pollution, and you don't even really realize it, like it looks like it's dark outside, but it's really not. It's crazy. Why are we braking? Why are we braking? I did see deer along this highway when I was going up to the bakery.
Donna says morning.
Good morning, Donna. Happy Friday. A lot of traffic out here for a Friday.
YouTube.
It was very foggy when we left the bakery. Like it looks like we've got away from that now, but it was pretty heavy fog for the first few miles.
Donna says your new short did well.
My new short. Yeah, the new shorts did. I'll tell you, the one that really didn't do very good at all, and I kind of felt weird about it even when I made it. The donut parade, that was not a big hit. I've posted videos that I made unlisted, so I only sent them to like family members, because it was like like somebody singing at a concert or something. But I've had more people that when I've had an unlisted video than the donut parade. But yeah, the last two did good. You never know. You never know when they're going to hit. It's really kind of funny. The one thing I didn't like about the donut parade, I wouldn't do it if I redid that short. I wouldn't do it again. Is at the beginning, I thought it would be cute to have a picture of a parade with a float being a donut and a bunch of people, like pretending like it was in the Macy's Day Parade kind of thing. So I thought that would be kind of cute. So I made that picture, and then there's a program that I could use to make the picture look like it was moving. I mean, it's just a picture, but you put it in this program, and it'll make the picture look like it moves for a few seconds. So, that'd be kind of cute. So let me do that. So I did that, but then when I was posting the video on YouTube, there is a question as you're posting a video to ask whether you used AI. And I read the rules on it, and it's like, if there's something in your video that represents, a person doing something they didn't do, or I went through all the rules, and one of them did say something about like an event that really didn't happen. I'm like, well, okay, this is sort of an event that didn't happen. So I clicked that, and it has the little, like, this video was made with AI. You can't tell what's AI and what's not. You know what I mean? Like, you can't go in and say it's only the first 2 seconds, but anyway. So I wonder if that has something to do with the lower views on that one. Either that, or it's just not a good, maybe it just wasn't a good idea. I don't know. But yeah, the last two did okay. The last two did good.
says AI is helping me with write-up.
Oh,
Now Donna says had good suggestions.
yeah, I use it a lot for that kind of stuff. I mean, I think it can be very helpful as a tool. I mean, I used to, before AI, if I wrote something, I mean, I did this all the time at work as well. Like I don't write a lot now, but there was a time when I was writing a lot. I was either putting together explanations of things or answering emails or whatever. But if I had to write...
Donna says, but of course told me my ideas are great.
Yeah, I know. I know it does. I know. I think mine stopped doing that because I think I said something to it one time. I was like, I forget how I worded it, but I think one time I told AI that I was kind of like, and I think they toned it down on purpose. I think as a general rule, they kind of toned it down a little bit. But yeah, like sometimes if I've written something and I don't like to use the same word over and over again, and if I'm writing something, so I used to go in and look up synonyms all the time. Like I'd write something out and then I'm like, all right, I don't want to use this word again. So I'd look up synonyms. Now I just put it in AI and say, make this sound better. And it does that for me.
Donna says I need all the praise I can get.
Yeah. It does make you feel good though. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It does. One time there was somebody I was working with when AI, this was probably like 3 or 4 years ago, and we were starting to play around with it at work. I mean, we were just having fun with it. We really weren't using it officially. But this guy said that he must have been arguing with it at night. One time he was working on something and he was arguing with it, and it put him in timeout. It actually came back and told him that...
Donna says maybe because I thank AI.
I know. I do that too sometimes. And sometimes I wonder if it's kind of silly to say please and thank you to AI. But I do it.
Donna says I thank Alexa too.
Now, does Alexa, so when you say thank you to Alexa, does it say you're welcome afterwards or no? Like I talked to the GPS lady. Lenny's delivery today is very light, very light. I think if you do the AI where you
Donna
talk,
says she has several different responses.
so are you using the one where it's just like a conversation back and forth? Because I think that one does. That one does keep listening to you after it's giving you the answer. A lot of times I dictate the question into the little prompt area and then I just hit enter. So I'm kind of typing my question in. Instead of having a conversation back and forth. I do both, but I think I type the question in more often.
Donna says I guess so. Now Donna says I talk.
You do the talk one? Yeah. That one keeps listening. I agree. That one comes back and says something if you say thank you. They're like, sure. Let me know if you need anything else.
Donna says always ask about weather.
Oh, that's a good one to ask about. I forgot. I asked about something the other day. Hold on. Let's get the racket. Oh, look, they got the door open for me. That was nice. I don't even have to knock. Did you see me coming?
Yeah, I saw you. Then I'm trying to do it and I put it right down. I was waiting for you to come out before I leave.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't want somebody else to come in.
Right, that's a good, yeah. Good morning, how are you? Powerball is 856 million. It's a big one. What do I do with all this? I think we've only got 3 trays. Wait till you see this. It's kind of, I could have brought Lenny's delivery in my car today, I think. Yeah, see. Now that bag over there, which is one of the bags of dog bones is falling out of that. That's going to WhatADay. All right, what do we got? We got 40 chocolate top cookies, 21 large Danish, an apple turnover, an apple fritter, 4 raspberry sandwich cookies, and a couple donuts. So there are the chocolate top cookies and the raspberry sandwich cookies. There are the Danish. Try a Danish. We're right in the middle. I mean, it's the middle of the summer, and we're also in the middle of their week of deliveries. Oh, look. They're getting, they went with the cream filled. They don't specify which donuts they want. So today they're getting the M&M and the, I guess that's the s'mores. I believe that's what that is. I'm kind of surprised. We don't usually go fancy with them. I'm just gonna... Dog bones. So that it doesn't... Okay, I'll take that in. You have a very light order today.
Huh?
Very light order. Look, it's
Oh, light.
Light. It's only,
okay.
only 3 trays.
Oh, okay. Maybe 7 o'clock. Oh,
Yeah, it's the middle of summer. I think it's summertime.
yeah. So 7 more that in summer.
Summertime.
7 more.
No, it usually slows down a little bit.
Well, what about now that it's getting cool?
It'll, well, like we're between holidays and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're just,
Right.
all right, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Anybody out here? No. All right. Let's flip it. Sign's still out. That's a shocker. Sky looks pretty clear here, so. No fog. What I might do, maybe I'll take a second and do the windshield real quick, because I don't think we're going to need the windshield wipers again. See every little thing on that window. That's inside. Oh yeah, some of that's just built up inside fogginess. Oh yeah, we're getting... This is good, this is good. I need to put like a marker on the window. It tells me exactly where the camera, you know what I mean? Like put a little square right there. The rest of the window, I don't care. All right, Lenny's is done. We're on our way to WhatADay. WhatADay's got think it was 112 donuts today. They got a pretty good size for them. Well, it's Friday. Must be working on the road here too. Look, they've been grinding it up. There's a lot of road work going on. I guess this is... Maybe they do that in the summer. Yesterday, Bob went through a quarter tank of gas. I guess he had a morning run and then he had the afternoon. I knew he had to go somewhere yesterday afternoon. Try to get some pictures of the lunar eclipse at the end of the month. So earlier I was talking about on August the 12th there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on in the sky. Greenland and Spain and a few other nearby countries there are going to have a solar eclipse, total solar eclipse. Where are my deer? Where are my deer? Where are my deer? Oh, they're out there. They're further out there. They're always there. So there's a lot going on the 12th. For us, it's mainly a meteor shower. We're right in the middle of that season. But at the end of the month, the 27th, the night of the 27th into the 28th, there's going to be a total, I think it's total lunar eclipse that we should be able to see. I think the US and even Europe, I think, can see that. So I've got to, I might try to take a video of that. I think it would be cool. Stop. I think it would be cool to take, like, set the camera up. Here's the trouble with this is that it moves. Newsflash, the moon moves. But I think it would be neat to take a video of it. Now that takes a while. It's not like a solar eclipse. The lunar eclipse takes a while from start to finish. I should know, but I don't know exactly how long it is. But it takes a while, like an hour or more, maybe a couple hours. I don't know. It's a while though. AI would know, but I can't ask it right now because it would probably interrupt my live stream. You know what I mean? Like that phone would try to answer me. But I think it'd be neat to take the film of it if I had a clear sky. I think that would be neat, and then run it, you know, like double speed or triple speed or super fast. So you kind of like saw it in a short period. Like, I don't know if you could make it short enough to be a short, but that would be kind of fun. Sort of like Holla made a video like that recently, with the full moon going across the sky, like that kind of thing. I think that would be cool.
Donna says, I think Earth moves, but whatever.
Well, Earth moves, but the moon moves too.
Donna says, scratch that, we both move, I think.
We do. We all move. Even the sun moves. Everything is moving. Pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy situation. But, you know, like, so if you point your camera, the thing that's a problem is if it takes, let's say it takes an hour. I don't know, I think it's longer than that, but let's say it takes an hour from the beginning to the end of the eclipse. If you point your camera at the sky and you've got the moon in the middle of your camera shot, and you set it up to just sit there and film, it'll move off out of your frame because it's going across the sky. They do make things that kind of move with the moon. Like you could buy something, I think, for your camera. Of course, you could also just do it. Every 10 minutes you could go out and adjust your camera. I think that would be a little more practical. You can buy something that I think will track a stellar object at the speed that it's moving. But I'm definitely not going out to buy something like that. But in Greenland and Spain, they're going to be able to see a total eclipse. Solar eclipse. That's the super cool kind. Deer right next to the road back there. He ran off as soon as we went by. I don't know if you could see him on that shot or not. But when that white car passed by, I saw him standing there and then he ran. I can't believe it's the 7th of August already. I mean, that's insane.
Donna says we are under a heat alert here.
Oh, are you? I think we're going to get warm too now, I think. Are you getting close to 100 degrees? We've been very humid. Our humidity has come back with a vengeance.
Donna says but ends tonight.
Oh, that's good. The last time I looked at our weather, like 10-day forecast.
Donna says the dew point is very high. Tuber chat says word up.
Hey Kevin, good morning. Word up. Happy Friday.
Tuber chat says shared on Reddit.
Great, thanks man, appreciate that. Now, your regular job, is that a Monday through Friday thing? Like, is Friday a big day for you? I mean, you know, like the standard Friday, hey, this is a great day feeling that Monday through Friday people get. It never goes away, actually, even though I don't have that Monday through Friday thing anymore. It's embedded in my head from my life. Today I changed, did you see I changed the title of my live streams? I'm going to switch it up. What I'm going to do is I set it up so that after the live stream processes, right? So I can't do it right away. Like when the live stream ends, it usually takes 12 hours, 10 or 12 hours before the replay stops, you know, completes its processing and it's ready to roll. But when that happens, I'm updating the thumbnail and I'm going to add chapters. I've been adding the chapters now for a couple of weeks now, so that I've got that process down. But I'm going to add the chapters and I'm going to customize the title, you know, so it says something like if something significant happens or whatever. But I'm going to make it a new title every time. I'm going to leave the little Craig 26179 in there. So whatever number it is, I'm going to keep that in the title, but I'm going to put something after that, like that's unique to each video. The chapters are helping me go back if I want to find something that happened. So they're going to help me a lot when I make my little summary emails. Like I'm building that whole process so that I can make a weekly or bi-weekly. I haven't decided the frequency it should be. I think weekly is good. But now I have the chapters in there, so like if I want to find something and grab a clip, I can do it easier. Plus someday, I think YouTube has come out with a new feature that is not available to me yet, but I've seen people talking about it. Oh, watch out, we're going to steam up. I'm not going to use the windshield wiper. I don't want to use the windshield wiper because it's going to screw up my clean section. But I saw this new feature on YouTube. I think they're called shows. It's sort of like a playlist. It's like a playlist, but it's basically designed so that it's like you have series with like a Netflix show. You'll have a season and an episode number and stuff like that. Well, you can do that with this feature in YouTube that they're going to call shows. But I've heard people talk about it, and I saw somebody on YouTube. I saw a YouTube video where the guy was showing you how to use it, but that option is not available to me. So when I grow up, that's what I'm doing. I don't have the option to broadcast my live streams in short form, in vertical and horizontal at the same time. And I know that's possible. I wanted to test that, but I couldn't. I don't have the option isn't available to me. So in the world of YouTube, I'm still a small child waiting to grow up to be a real YouTuber. You guys see that right there? No, you don't. It's out of your view. A bug hit the windshield, but it's right above your view. Is it reconnected? Do you see it? Yeah? No. Why can't you see that bug? But that's my channel news. So my channel news is that I'm updating my live stream titles. They're going to start with the episode number. I'm going to call them episodes. Every day is a new episode. We're in season 26. That's just the year. I thought of something though. So right now I number my videos by the year and then the number in the year. So last year I started with 2501. I forgot how many we got to. And then this year I'm doing 26 dot, and then this is the 179th, I think is what this one is. But That's very short-sighted of me. Well, no, not really. I don't think I'll... If I'm still YouTubing 100 years from now, that's going to be a problem. Because I'll have another 25 and 26. Like once we get to 21, 25, it's going to be a problem. So it'll be like I'll have my own version of, remember 1999 when we were going to flip over to 2000, everybody freaked out. I'm going to have the same problem in the year 2125 because my sequence, my numbering sequence is going to have a problem.
Janet says better get that problem solved now. Haha.
It's very short-sighted of me to create it the way I did. Like I'm not going to be around in 100 years. I mean, really?
Donna says I don't know how to break this too, but it's not going to be a problem.
Hey, you know, I hear that all kinds of amazing things are going to be coming very soon. Like, yeah. You're probably right. I don't think I want to be 125 or 150. I really don't. I mean, unless I could be in this exact same condition. Although I watched a video the other day. I think I mentioned before the fact that I watched this channel, The Yes Theory. And I still haven't determined whether they changed their channel name or not, but I think if you look up Yes Theory, you'd probably be able to find it. And they came up with a new video recently. They went to, where did they go? They went to some island.
Janet says yes, I don't mind being old as long as I can still get around and take care of myself.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I want to be able to move around, get outside, do stuff. But in this Yes Theory video I watched, they went to this island. I think it only has like 400 people on it. It's one of the most isolated places on Earth. And it's on a volcano, basically, but the volcano is not active. It's like grown over, but there was, the oldest guy on the island was 96 years old, and he's lived there his whole life with just in this little world with 400 people. I mean, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, especially if you think before the internet stuff, like, they really didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, if you're on an island, anyway. So the touching part, I cried at this part. The touching part was they took this guy. One of the things that's like amazing to see on the island is if you get to the top, to the edge of the volcano lip, and you can kind of look down and see, you know, it's all green, and it's not a threatening area. It's not like a typical volcano where it's all hot and yucky there. It's actually very nice. So one of the things the people on the island would do is, you know, travel like, up to the top of this thing, and that's where they like to hang out. It would be like us going to the beach and stuff, except really amazing looking beach. And anyway, so they found the oldest guy on the island. That was one of their missions. They wanted to go there and find the oldest guy on the island, so they did. And he was in a nursing home type of thing, and it was so they took him out of the nursing home. I mean, he got around okay, but they took him out of the nursing home and took him up to the volcano so he could see it. He had been, I think it had been like 15 years since the last time he was there, which would mean he was still like 80 when he went there the last time. But he gets to the top and he was just super happy to be there. It was very touching. It was very touching. That's my old age story for the day. What else did they do? Oh, they found some guy one of the other things that they had to do when they got there was they had to try to get somebody to invite them to dinner and have dinner at somebody's house. And they did that too. That guy was a little, I mean, he was nice, but I couldn't figure out he seemed a little weird. Are they gonna, do they know I'm here? What time is it? Yes, they do. There she is, there she is. Good morning. Trying to be conscious not to jerk the camera around. So I realize I watch these videos every now and then when I'm looking for a thumbnail and stuff, and why is it doing that? I realize sometimes I jerk that camera around. Oh look, we got dog bones. Courtesy of Target. Not really, they're not from Target. Target's just sponsoring a portion of the transportation. Donuts, we got cream filled. Look at those cream filled donuts. Just look at that. That is a creamy donut. Look. Woo. Oh yeah. Look, that one has like a little cream tongue sticking out. It's like a donut tongue. M&Ms. Chocolate frosted. Small. Got a variety on this one. Oreos, Butterfinger, strawberry, vanilla with M&Ms. Maple Fruity Pebbles, vanilla. We got a couple got the M&Ms. Oh, here we go. Glazed, straight up. This is the portion. I don't know what kind of thumbnail. I gotta do something for my thumbnail. There are our big cinnamon buns. The Target bag in the background. This would make a good commercial, right? Look. There's my, I don't know why I like the coconut the best. I mean, not necessarily would be the one I want to eat. I think they're the cutest mini Danish we have. All right. Now on dog bones. We can't have a dog bone spill. All right. Just a couple spiders left out there, I see.
Boys?
Huh?
Yeah. Well, we're just celebrating all year.
Yeah, just a couple of them. All right, guys. Have a good one. Hey. See. All right, I tried to knock the powdered sugar off the tray. All right. Here's a bakery employee hazard. All right, let me show you. So I was carrying that one tray and it had a lot of powdered sugar on it. And I'm like, oh, let me just knock this powdered sugar off the tray. Let me go in there and wipe that off real quick. All right, guys, I think we're good there. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Hang on one second. smells like a pool outside. Like, you know, chlorine or something. Kind of weird. All right, so we got plenty of gas. We're in good shape there. Deliveries are done. We're good to go. Lights out. Lights out. We don't need lights on anymore. You know, at the bakery, maybe 2 weeks ago, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, Jennifer purchased some new upgraded aprons for the back where we, like just so that I don't get wet while I'm washing dishes and stuff. And they are fantastic. I might have to take a picture because it's a very exciting upgrade.
Morgan says good morning.
Morgan, good morning. What is this song? This is that song. Do you guys remember this song? I might have to take this song out of my background copyright-free music list because it's just not clicking with me, you know what I mean? It's called Get Ready. There we go. Get ready! Anyway, side note. It's called Get Ready by Conti Music. Conti Music. There was a toy on the side of the road. Did you see that? I think it was a little Mickey Mouse. There was a Mickey Mouse on the side of the road. Did you all see it? He was laying face down. I think it was Mickey Mouse. It was definitely a stuffed animal. There's a very sad little kid out there somewhere who doesn't know where his Mickey Mouse is. And it's laying on the ramp to Route 97. All right, it's almost over. Paint those lines that we just went over in the road. I don't remember them being here, or if they were, maybe they just repainted. It's the kind of stripes that are supposed to wake you up and make you realize something is coming up that you should be focused on. Here, they're coming up on the left-hand side now, in the opposite lane. I think they're new. They're like those little, they make the little rumbly noise. I think it's because of that intersection. Day in the Sun is the name of this song. I know, let's search something else. I got sprinkles. We got a few raindroppy type sprinkle things. There's absolutely no cloud in the sky, so I don't know what happened. Some vehicle somewhere. Look, there's a big drop right there. Again. So these are new. These are definitely new. Wherever there's an intersection across this roadway, they've added these little rumble thingies. I mean, I know it's a safety thing, but we didn't get you to 50. We didn't get you to 50 subscribers in time for your West Coast trip. It's very sad. Gonna have to take some video and just upload it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to live stream.
Janet says, I know it's a bummer.
I mean, you could try one more desperate thing. Like, you could do a live stream. Try to like
Janet says, but I will take lots of video and will post.
You could do like a 12-hour live stream and just title it something dramatic and bad, like I can't take it anymore. So the title would be I can't take it anymore, live stream for 12 hours, and just you should probably get a lot of people that like pop in just to see what the heck's up. You might. I'm not joking. No,
Janet says, once the world sees my exciting adventures, I have no doubt I will have over 1 million subs.
Yeah. But I'm serious. If you did a live stream for 12 hours and you titled it I Can't Take It Anymore, I think you'd get a lot of viewers. Because that's the that draws people in. Unfortunately, that gets a lot of attention. Anything negative is a big draw. I can't take it anymore. I would click on it. I mean, if it showed up on my homepage and you gotta like look like you gotta put a thumbnail on there. Looks like you're screaming or something. I mean, we just have to come up with something for you to be upset about. I don't know what it would be.
Janet says, haha, that sounds like a great strategy.
I mean, I will say though, the one thing about the yes theory, and I keep plugging this channel, but the one good thing about yes theory is they're very positive. They're always trying to do something good, and I think they just got like to 10 million subscribers. I think now they've been on for a long time, but I think they got to 10 million subscribers, and they're all positive. All their stuff is positive. So there's hope. Oh look, that truck was sent to us. Look, we're going to be right behind it during this. God put that truck in front of us right now. Save our eyes. Could have been a small car, but no, we get a truck. It's perfect. I started out my trip behind a truck today. It's behind the Coca-Cola truck. I think it was coming from Walmart. And when I think about Walmart and their soda beverage aisle all I can see is that really tall girl. You know who I'm talking about? There's an employee at Walmart, and she must be like 6 foot something. She's very tall. That's all I know about her. That's it. But she works at Walmart. She's always in the soda aisle early in the morning. Somehow I got there from a Coca-Cola truck. She's a tall drinker of water. She's a tall drinker of soda, is what she is. Isn't that a phrase, a tall drink of water? She's a tall drink of soda.
Morgan says the Pepsi girl. Now Holla says good morning Craig and everyone.
Hey Holla. Is she Pepsi? I never realized, I never paid attention to what soda she was handling.
Janet says I know exactly who you are talking about. Now Holla says as my mom would say a tall drink of water.
There you go. See, she's got the perfect job because she is a tall drink of soda. I wonder if anybody's ever called her that. I think I might say that the next time I see her in the Walmart. I'm going to be like, you know, you're a tall drink of soda. Is that a compliment, or is that okay to say that to somebody? Like, not the soda part. Like, if you saw a tall person and you said...
Morgan says she's their marketing representative, I think. Her picture is on the side of one of their trucks.
What? Are you serious? Wow, I didn't know that. So she's like a celebrity. Now I got to talk to her. Maybe she watches my live stream. Oh, that's funny. But seriously, if you see someone who's very tall and you say to them, you are one tall drink of water, is that a compliment? Like, or is it at least okay? Or is that like, I don't want to be...
Paula says, does she have a long neck like some of the newer bottle designs?
I think she has a fairly long neck. I don't know if she's I don't know if she's a twist off or not, but
Morgan says she comes into the bakery all the time, and she said she gets comments on how tall she is daily LMAO.
She's unusually tall. All right, I'm gonna have to like find a way to, because I have to show our viewers now who we're talking about. I'm gonna have to live stream from Walmart one of these days. I'll go in there after
Donna
one of my
says
runs.
I personally would not say it.
Oh, she is very tall. I mean, it would be cool to be that tall, I think. She would be a good basketball player. I wonder if she plays basketball.
says you should record when you say tell her the tall drink of water remark. You could call it Craig gets a black eye. Now Donna says people used to comment to me about something I could not change and I didn't like it.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I mean, it's not really a safe thing. Oh, goodness. She is tall, though. I mean, she's famous. I didn't know she was like on the side of a truck, though. I've never seen her in the bakery. Craig gets a black eye. Actually, the temperature, well, maybe because we're in a
Holla says
shaded
next
area.
time you are there, ask her, excuse me, young lady, I can't reach the upper shelf. Can you grab the Pepsi for me? Now Donna says Holla, did you see Craig's short?
No, the one where he's basically he's the star. I think he did. I think he commented on it. Oh, we're steaming up. We're steaming up the outside window. I kind of... That's yucky. The best view right now. I don't want to do the windshield wipers because it's going to screw up the... Pretty soon, I won't be able to see it all. But I'm trying to avoid using the windshield wiper. Oh, God. I can hardly see out the window, but I don't want to use the windshield wiper because it'll smear. There we go. It's clearing up. It's clearing up. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, officer. I ran off the road because I didn't want to use my windshield wiper. Foggy in Hampstead today. Like when I was up here this morning earlier, it was very, very foggy, humid, very humid.
Holla says our title it, man gets assaulted in Malmart soda aisle.
Man gets knocked out with a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. I didn't know she was specifically Pepsi. See? You learn something every day. What is going on there? What are we riding over? That was strange. They have something taped down, like a cover.
Now Holla says the what I learned one Donna. Yes, I did.
That one took off fast too. I try not to watch the number of views for a while. Like after I post something, I try not to watch it for a while just to see what happens. And that one, I like came back in 10 minutes and it had like 600 views already. So that one took off like a rocket. Do you ever have videos or shorts though where you look at it and it has a number and then you come back and the next day or
Donna says I think it's one that is watched more than once.
a few hours later? That's true. But you come back a few hours later or something and the number is lower. Have you ever had that happen? I never understand why sometimes you see the number of views go down. Not by a lot, I mean, you know, like by a small number, but still, like, how does that happen? You can't unwatch a video, although I'm sure there are times when people want to do it. There are times I want to do that. Maybe it's people that like clicked on it but they didn't watch it long enough for it to count. Oh look, there's a black cat laying in the road up there.
Now Holla says talking about taking off like a rocket, the whole moon collision thing seemed to work out well.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it was planned, right? Look, I can't see again. It's very steamy up here in Hampstead. That is so weird. It's so humid up here, I guess. Look, we got back before Bob went to Restaurant Depot. We're before him. All right, I'm gonna do it. Watch. And you never did see this. Look right above the camera. Look. Do you see it yet? There's a bug thing. There it is, right there. It's right outside your view. That bug hit halfway through the trip. All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for riding along. Somebody's coming up. We got a bakery customer coming in. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, enjoy your Fridays, everybody. I think it looks like it's going to be nice here. Steamy hot, but nice. Donna, try to stay cool. Stay in air conditioning if you're going to have your heat advisory.
Now Holla says take care everyone.
All right, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for riding along, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.